Who really holds the power in the Philippine Senate, and who benefits when justice is delayed? It's been nearly half a year since the House of Representatives transmitted the articles of impeachment against Vice President Sara Duterte. 6 long months, and the Senate has yet to convene as an impeachment court. Why the holdup? A growing alliance of student leaders and youth organizations believe they know the answer, and they're naming names. At the center of their protest is Senate President Chiz Escudero. They've accused him of deliberately obstructing the impeachment process, shielding Duterte, and compromising the integrity of the Senate in the process. The group Spark, Samahan ng Progresibong Kabataan, filed a formal letter asking Escudero to inhibit himself from presiding over the trial. For them, it's not about politics, it's about principle. According to campaign coordinator Jericho Robles, Escudero's role should have been to move the trial forward. Instead, Robles claims he's the number one obstacle in a process that's already dangerously delayed. Escudero responded with a calm defiance. "It's not our job to rush," he said. "Where is it written that we have to hurry? Just because they're in a hurry doesn't mean we have to be." That statement sent a clear message. He's staying put, and he's in control of the timeline. But critics argue that this isn't about rushing. It's about fulfilling constitutional duty. The Constitution states that once the House transmits the articles of impeachment, the Senate must act forthwith. Senators like Ping Lacson and Kiko Pangilinan have echoed this, urging their colleagues to uphold the rule of law and stop playing games. Yet here we are, waiting for a trial now scheduled for August 4th. That's almost 6 months of delay, and every day without action chips away at public trust. Even President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. broke his silence, indirectly criticizing the pace of the proceedings. "Who are those who want to let this pitchman try?" he asked. "Why is justice being held up?" Though he named no one, the subtext was clear. Someone in power is holding the reins too tightly. For student regent Francesca Marie Duran of the University of the Philippines, the message is urgent. "Our sole goal is accountability," she said. "No leader is above the law." The impeachment case stems from allegations that Vice President Duterte misused 600 million pesos in confidential funds, an accusation the youth movement considers a betrayal of public trust. They want answers, they want action, and they're not alone. The youth marches, the petitions, the mobilizations, they're all gaining steam. Jennifer Roxanne, a university student, voiced what many are feeling. "We're not asking for shortcuts. We're demanding the Senate do its job." Akira Arellano, another young organizer, put it bluntly. "Every delay tells us democracy is optional, and that's unacceptable." Beyond the campuses, frustration is spreading. Business leaders are sounding the alarm, warning that political uncertainty is driving away investor confidence. The Ateneo School of Government went further, calling the Senate's inaction a whitewash and a dereliction of duty. Still, Escudero refuses to budge. He insists that the Senate must prioritize its legislative work and that the impeachment trial will proceed only when it's ready. But many now believe that behind this so-called due process is a quiet strategy, one meant to protect power, not truth. That power, critics say, is being used to keep the game alive. Escudero, as Senate President, maintains control not just over the trial's timing, but the atmosphere around it. Remaining in that seat during the trial gives him the power to shape perceptions, to control the rules, and to influence the outcome. And the question now echoes louder than ever. Is the Senate committed to truth and justice? Or has it become another battlefield for ambition, delay, and deals? This trial is more than a political moment. It's a moral test for a nation already weary of impunity. The students know this. The people know this. And come August 4th, the world will be watching to see whether the Senate stands for accountability or chooses silence. If you believe in truth, if you believe in justice, and if you believe that democracy is worth defending, don't look away. Speak up. Share this video. Subscribe to AngKampanero, Tinig ng Katotohanan, Tunog ng Kasaysayan. And to all our new subscribers, thank you. Let's keep reading, questioning, and demanding more. For truth, for justice, for history.